I don't know if this is true. This just in. Apparently, Funkmaster Flex stepped in at Hot 97's new morning voice. I caught that on Baller Alert. I don't know if y'all can see this. It's funny because in the comments, people are saying that nobody wants to hear hooting and hollering on their way to work. There's enough to deal with at the office. I really enjoyed Ebro in the morning. Somebody else was like, that's a lot going on for the AM spot. The last thing we want to hear is this N-words voice early in the morning. I'm trying not to cuss y'all or use the N-word. It's probably going to slip out because I'm me. Everybody's like, we saw this coming. I didn't see this coming. Somebody else was like, bombs at 9 a.m. is crazy. Let's see if we can find some more information on that. Funkmaster Flex isn't hosting a permanent morning show, but recently stepped up to cover mornings at NYC's legendary Hot 97. After the abrupt departure of Ebro in the morning in mid-December 2025, bringing his signature energy and hip-hop culture to the crucial morning drive slot, at least temporarily, amidst the station's shakeups. He's known for his long tenure, iconic mixtapes, and the influence on the hip-hop radio, transitioning from his usual evening slot as the station revamps his lineup. So he is there technically. I knew people was gonna make it like it was something else. So he is there technically for the time being, but we don't know if it's gonna be the real thing. Like people said, it is kind of a lot of yelling. That's gonna be a lot for early in the morning. But I mean, it's Flex though. Maybe I'm just a nostalgia guy. Maybe I'm just maybe I'm just rooting for the old school. But I'm not mad at hearing Flex in the morning. Maybe he'll do some interviews and stuff. Drake and DJ Akademiks and Joe Budden's react to Ebro from Hot 97 losing his job. They cut him off the other day. He said it had something to do with Jacob and Ishmael and all them, but everybody else said it's just because he was whack. Shit. Shout out to Chick Smooth.
You get fired and you lose your job 2 weeks before Christmas, and nobody feels bad for you. Nobody sympathizing with you. As a matter of fact, people actually feel like you deserve it. Now, yesterday, Ebro announced that his show, Ebro in the Morning, was no longer going to be on air. After 13 years on radio, the show is finally over. As of right now, Ebro plans to take the show to YouTube, which is a platform that Ebro has clowned a lot of people.
Right, he been dissing YouTube. He should be like, I see y'all on the podcast, but I'm on the broadcast. Welcome. Starting from zero, get your subscribers up. That's what's up.
People for using. Now, it's been a whole 24 hours later, and the overwhelming response from everybody is that they're happy Ebro lost his job. Even you guys, yes, you guys were all being harsh and mean in the comment section of my video yesterday. Somebody said, if we're being honest, this move is like 10 years overdue. Another person said, these dudes killed the NYC hip-hop scene. Somebody else said, Ebro is getting his karma. Now, if you're somebody like Ebro, you have to know this was coming. Everybody that you hated on, and also everybody that you shitted on, was going to come out with some kind of reaction towards you. Now, let's start off with Drizzy Drake. After Ebro called him a cancer earlier this year,
is not that important. The reason Drake's in this is because he is a sickness in the game. It could have been any artist. It's what Drake represents. We've been saying this for months.
And also
woo! That's like, well. That must be the most humbling thing ever, for everything you said about others to become true to you.
Has had a lot of negative takes about Drake. Best believe Drake was going to be petty, and he was definitely not going to miss out on an opportunity to clown him. Drake commented the axe emoji on a post that said Ebro and his morning show gets axed, and now he's saying it's because of the right wing. I'm sure Drake was sitting back in his OVO mansion, taking a couple shots while he posted this emoji. Now, speaking of taking shots, one person that was sure enough to take a lot of shots at Ebro was Akademiks. Akademiks and Ebro have gone back and forth plenty of times. Akademiks has long felt like Ebro was gatekeeping him out of the industry. So, of course, when he heard Ebro got fired, best believe Akademiks fired up his stream and he went in. Here's what he said.
They looked at you like a low-level employee that was basically stealing change out the fucking cash register. Don't
Damn. Like, what are you even doing here? Is he still here? They forgot. They forgot he was there.
act like you like, oh, I'm the only thing standing in the way of them in $500 million. No, they look at you as the little peon who every time they've trained you 50 times on how to stock the shelves and you still fuck it up.
Damn.
You ain't no big boss. They made sure you was not gonna have a Merry Christmas. Talking like, yo, like the owners was like, yo, all right, everybody have a seat. This is the board meeting. Everybody have a seat. We need to raise $1 billion this coming year, but we have one thing stopping us. Old man Ebro. Man, fuck out of here. They look at you like the dumb that keeps fucking up the ice cream machine at motherfucking McDonald's. That's what they look at you. What the fuck this thing? Every time we get it to work, he uses it, it breaks. What is it wrong? Get him out of here. Get him out of here, man. Get him out of here. They seen y'all bum ass show that was hemorrhaging money over time. You overpaid, just ugly and untalented, but they seen y'all and be like, yo, this ain't y'all collecting the check. Y'all collecting a check like it's welfare, bro. Like, they just said enough.
Now, even DJ Vlad came out and made sure he got his
Of course, Vlad would jump in, pile on. Vlad always got something to say.
in on Ebro and his co-host getting fired. Peter Rosenberg and Ebro do not rock with each other. These guys have hated each other for a long time, so of course hearing that your op lost his job close to Christmas, DJ Vlad could not wait to express his opinion on it. Vlad went on to dig up one of his old tweets from April this year, where he said, for all the up-and-coming hip-hop media outlets, look at Peter Rosenberg for what not to do. Same dead-end, low-paying radio job for 20 years. Never got a promotion. In fact, he got demoted when Ebro took the main position on the Hot 97 morning show. Spent 18 years uploading to his YouTube channel to only have 50K followers. Most of the videos he drops gets less than 1K views. Hated on every new media person who came in the game.
Damn, okay, that's a little bit of Saul on Saul violence, little Jacob. Look, I never heard of such a thing. I never see it. So all the black people to say that the Jewish people never go against one another. Here we go. DJ Vlad versus Peter Rosenberg. Okay, this is new.
Formed no relationship with any of us, will ultimately retire broke and bitter. This morning, DJ Vlad said Vlastradamus predicted Rosenberg getting fired from Hot 97 8 months ago. This is why it's important to have your own business, build relationships with people in your field, and not act like your little corporate job is going to last forever.
And never forget, the people you see on your way up, you're going to see them same people on your way down. Wow. I wonder if Ebro can even do like drop-ins where people pay him to come on their podcast and stuff. Because if he was having a hard time getting numbers on the Hot 97 page, it's going to be more difficult for him alone. I don't know. Maybe he can go real hard. He'll probably come back. At least he got something to talk about. Everybody taking shots at him, so he might come out, with a new persona. Shave the beard. Come out different. You won't even know who he is.
That is a lot of hate. God dang, Vlad. Now he continues. Now that everyone's talking about Ebro on the morning show ending on Hot 97, let me explain the difference between radio and new media. Radio people were required to hate their competitors. Hot 97 and Power 105 fight over the same exact set of ears in the New York area, so management requires them not to work with their rivals. This is why bozos like Rosenberg always hated me, Akademiks, and every other new media person. He just kept doing what his boss told him he should do. New media is totally different. There are billions of potential viewers, so everyone can carve out a lane for themselves and do well without stepping on anybody else's toes.
In fact, it pays more to collaborate with one another. That's what I was talking about before.
This is why you see Akademiks, Adam 22, Trap Law Ross, Whack 100, Dancer Project,
get money.
Sean Cotton of Say Cheese,
get money.
Matt Hoffer.
Think what you want to think about them, but they out there, they working together, getting money.
1090 Jake, myself, and others all get along, do each other's podcast, share business info, and ultimately succeed together. Personally, I like our way better. Now, Joe Budden, who's actually...
it's easier, less drama for no reason.
pretty close with Ebro. He also spoke out on Ebro getting fired as well. And we got to find out that Ebro actually knew this was going to happen months ago. According to Joe, Ebro knew that upper management was not happy with them, especially with some of their views. Here's what he said.
All right, this pains me, but it's gotta happen, man,
Again? Because you said Ebro
Another one bites the dust.
did it. Rosenberg followed up and did it. I just think it's something else there, and I think this is designed to get everybody to
It's an
think
odd
it's one way.
announcement while their ratings are up. Their ratings are doing really well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
They want them to continue.
So it's an odd announcement at this time. However, we knew that there was an ownership change.
Right.
Ebro, even at my birthday dinner, was alluding to, hey, changes are coming. We know the game.
So we know it.
We work here, but we just got to be prepared for when it happens.
But in that instance, would they have removed all of the stuff mentioning the morning show from the website?
Well, yeah, if they plan on coming back with something else, and even if they don't, if they plan on just playing music through it, we can't have.
I know, but like interviews, all that shit, all that stuff is the IP of the station. Like, let's say you want to go look up an interview of the morning show with blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying?
I think all that's still there on YouTube.
Oh.
all the content
On
is
YouTube.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. That's
Not
what
on the website.
Most of their stuff lives on YouTube anyway, in
Gotcha.
terms of like
Okay.
the interviews and the podcast part of it, not
Gotcha.
the live radio portion. But I had just been hearing from people that I had heard rumors that the morning show was on its way out because of the ownership change, and there were a lot of complaints that the ownership change is destroying the legacy
I can believe.
I wonder what's going to fill in.
of a lot of these important people.
Or will they just play music? No, they're going to probably syndicate from somewhere else. That'll be terrible. On Hot 97? I don't know. They may. We'll see. We'll keep our eyes open.
But again, that don't mean that what y'all saying isn't true. I hope they're moving to a new time slot, but I'm really, really disappointed.
I can see it, yo. Everything going into tech,
And when is this effective?
and you might have
Now.
And
now,
immediately.
Yeah, they said immediately.
You might have a whole bunch of salary issues.
Yeah.
You know, these people come in and they don't have emotional connection to the team, to the staff, to these people. A lot of time, new niggas come in, they just looking at numbers.
You think that's good or bad?
What I'm
To
saying?
not have emotional connection to a team.
You need
I mean, I think it's important to change at some point anyway. What was he supposed to stay on there forever? It's a different change of attitude. It's a different change of principles. You know, you need somebody younger. It's hip hop. You know, let's be honest. You know,
somebody who's like that, because somebody's got to look at.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Breakfast Club was next. I'm not saying soon, and I'm not wishing that on them because, you know, I enjoy the Breakfast Club, but, you know, it's going to be a time where they're going to pass, you know, move to the next thing too.
The numbers soberly and not care about the emotional ties.
Yeah, a lot of times.
But sometimes when you have too many of those people,
Yeah, then it's bad.
you lose the audience, you lose the soul of the place, and then you lose the people because it's
just about that.
It's just about dollars and cents.